She sees the attendance, the ratings, gate revenue. It's not close. She's a media-created rival. ESPN played right into it with that flagrant foul BS. The Chicago Sky fans are really and truly basketball fans, or are they Angel Reese, the content creator, fans?
Did the Chicago Sky just get exposed for covering up a massive lie? Angel Reese's claims sparked a WNBA investigation, but the findings change everything. What did the footage reveal that the Chicago Sky didn't want to admit? Let's break it down and see if this controversy could shake up the WNBA forever. Before we move on, I'd like to ask you a small favor. If you appreciate this content, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Over 98% of you watch the videos without subscribing. It costs you nothing, but it makes a huge difference to us. So, did you click the subscribe button? Great. Thank you so much. Now, back to the video. Imagine an entire investigation happening because of a tweet. Sounds wild, right? But that's exactly where this story begins. Social media exploded after fans claimed racist comments were directed at Angel Reese during a Chicago Sky game. It started as whispers, a vague post here, a screenshot there, but soon it grew into a frenzy calling for action. Reese herself shared posts hinting at deeper issues, adding fire to the narrative. The chatter got so loud, the WNBA stepped in, officially announcing an investigation. But here's the kicker. The entire situation was based entirely on unverified claims from social media.
The reason why we watching women's basketball is not just because of one person, it's because of me too, and I want y'all to realize that.
She says not just one.
Okay, so people are watching, not just because of one person.
373 people. This is an arena that holds 13,000 people. We have a CBA negotiation.
No first-hand reports, no footage, just screenshots and angry posts. Now, if this feels oddly familiar, it's because this isn't the first time a social media storm has spiraled into controversy. Think about past incidents where false claims blew up before the truth came out. Watching public opinion shift so fast becomes dizzying. One example? That viral clip in 2022 where a basketball player was wrongly accused of foul play simply because of a grainy video. By the time the full story surfaced, the damage had been done. In Reese's case, fans clung tightly to the idea that something egregious happened, even as answers remained frustratingly absent. Why does this happen? Experts studying sports and social media say platforms like Twitter thrive on outrage. When fans emotionally connect with athletes, especially those like Reese, who's been outspoken on issues of race and gender, the stakes feel higher. Dr. Erin Hannon, a digital media analyst, explains, people want to believe the narrative that aligns with their values, and social media makes that incredibly easy. Once the claims were out there, it was almost impossible to stop the wave, whether or not the accusations were true. And then, there's the moment the investigation turned its gaze toward the fans. Imagine sitting courtside, clapping for your team, and then being accused of something you didn't do. That's what made this so tense. Fans at that game suddenly found themselves scrutinized, all while continuously denying the claims.
I know people from California flying in to Iowa to watch Caitlin Clark go up against the Brazilian national team. I wouldn't be surprised if people from Europe, South America,
Loses her mind. I mean, if you can't tell me there is not true animosity, jealousy, and agenda ate up right there with that player.
Yet, after 10 days, the WNBA announced it couldn't find any proof to back up the story. So why stop there? If it wasn't true, what happened next with the Chicago Sky made things even more confusing. What do you do when an investigation proves the claims are false, but you've already supported them publicly? That's the spot the Chicago Sky are in. After the WNBA completed its investigation and concluded there was no evidence of racist comments toward Angel Reese, the Chicago Sky issued a statement, but it raised more questions than it answered. In their official response, the team thanked the WNBA and Indiana Fever for taking the allegations seriously. They also reiterated their stance against hate speech. But here's the thing. They avoided one crucial point. mentioning the investigation found no evidence to support the initial claims. For fans, this was like waving a red flag. Quickly, social media erupted with accusations that the Sky were playing into false narratives. One frustrated commenter didn't hold back, saying, "You should have probably included in here that the claims was unsubstantial as it your players smoke on them as if they was facts. You are truly shameful organization."
Than jealousy, what is Reese's motivation for animosity towards Clark? I said she's jealous AF.
LSU, this person perfectly. LSU, I'm calling y'all out. Angel Reese is back at home, and that should have been a sold-out arena. No excuse.
And that wasn't an isolated opinion. Many fans felt misled, believing the team owed more transparency given how loudly the investigation had started. This reaction wasn't just about frustration, it was about trust. Sports organizations are no strangers to controversies, and if they've learned anything in past scandals, it's that clarity matters. When NFL teams faced backlash for inconsistencies during the Colin Kaepernick protests, or when the NBA struggled to respond to the fallout from the Maury China situation, the common thread was poor communication. Experts stress that when organizations are vague, it leaves room for speculation. In today's age, silence doesn't calm things down, it stirs them up. The wording of the Sky's statement created exactly that stir.
We don't want to look the same now in July. So take one game at a time. Like Coach said, we have 43 games left. So just taking our time day by day and learning from mistakes.
I will continue to say, look, Angel has got a career as a content creator, as an influencer, Instaface.
Fans accused the team of dodging accountability, questioning whether they initially supported Reese's claims to ride public opinion. Some even likened it to the Jussie Smollett case, a reference to exaggerated allegations that caused massive backlash once disproven. So, why did the Sky avoid directly addressing the investigation results? It's possible their careful wording hinted at doubts surrounding Reese's claims, doubts that may stem from footage of the game itself. So what does this footage actually show? And how does it challenge Angel Reese's narrative? At the center of this controversy is a bigger issue: balancing accountability with tackling real hate in sports. The WNBA investigation found no evidence of racist comments, but the fallout exposed challenges in how teams handle sensitive situations.
But the basketball side is not drawing. Those 5 million followers on Instagram, they didn't translate a bit to basketball. Not a drip.
Onyenwere to Williams, the ball was moving. The ball wasn't sticking in one place. Chicago Sky looked pretty good. I'm not going to overreact.
The Chicago Sky's failure to clearly address the unsubstantiated claims left fans questioning their integrity. Transparency is critical. Anything less fuels confusion and division. What do you think about the Chicago Sky's response? Should Angel Reese step up and address this publicly? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. This isn't just about one game. It's about how sports navigate truth, social media, and accountability. Where does this go from here?